Hello, thanks for watching the video. So I have some jean button replacements here, and I'm using these for pants that are a little too big or a little too small around the waist, particularly jeans. So I bought some jeans today, and they are a little bit, I was able to try them on at the store. I got them at, this is actually thrift store pants, and was able to try them on, and a little bit too big around the waist. So typically I would have just put them back, but I decided since I have these now, I would buy them and wear them. So let me show you close up what these look like. So what I've got here is 10 buttons. I got these on Temu for around $4.99. I looked on Amazon, and these go for around $7.99, so a little bit, about half the price on Temu. Yeah, they have the button jean look to it. Actually says jeans wear. You know, it's got that kind of a brass look to it. And there's a hole there, and you have this screw that goes into that hole from the back side. All right, there's a little Phillips head, I believe it is. And they provide a screwdriver to do that. All right, so you need to punch a hole through the jeans, and this will actually do it, this Phillips head. It did it for me, but if you got like an ice pick or something, that might work as well. Don't make the hole too big. You know, it might be loose on there. You know what, let me show you pants that I did and I've worn a couple of times, washed a couple of times. Let me show you those. Here's the pants that I put the first button on. So here's the original button. I think these are Steve's jeans. And you can see the back side here. There is no screw in this. This is a snap. Somehow, you know, your typical jeans. Well, this one has the screw. And see how I washed it already? It's starting to rust. So actually that's not a bad thing. That's seating it in, you know, so that screw doesn't come out. But yeah, I wanted to point that out. Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah, see, it's a nice, looks like a jean button. Now, I can't even turn it. See? So yeah, the hole was perfect for that Phillips head that I used to punch the hole. So, okay, so that's how it works. We're going to try these jeans now, and I'm going to mark where I need to punch the hole at with a magic marker. Okay, so here are the pants. These actually have a stretch waist, and the 34. I'm about a 31. So, remember, you can do this if they're too small as well. So there we go. Here's my hole. I've got a ink pen instead, so hopefully that'll go through. Okay, I think you can see that maybe right. Is that all I did? That far? I thought I went farther than that. So there we are. Hopefully you can see that. And yeah, I'll raise it up here even with the button, but that's the point that we want to go to. Okay. All right, so let's get the Phillips head. And you know, probably best to do this off of your body instead of wearing the pants. All right, so I'm going to line this up a little bit better with the button that we already have, which is just making the pin marking just a little bit higher. Okay, you can see that right there. It's level with the other button. All right, so screwdriver is just going to line up from the back side where my mark is at. Right there, right there. I'm using this table as as a kind of a fulcrum, I guess. All right, there we go. Punched it through. All right. Next, take this screw, push that through the hole that we just made. Where's it at again? So right there, yeah. All right, there it is. See the back. All right, now let's grab the gene button and just screw it in place. Now it is a very fine, screw, so you'll need to take your time and make sure that you're lining it up. See, I can't even do it. Yeah, it's not loose threaded, pretty precision threaded screw. All right, so now I'm going to take the screwdriver, go on the back side, and then just screw it in, holding the button with my thumb as I do this. See there. And I guarantee that's not going to come out really tight. Doesn't turn even with the other button. Now I won't even notice this, at least I didn't with the other pants. I'll leave this in place. I don't need to remove this, or I don't want to remove it. You could if you wanted to, I guess, but I couldn't tell, so let me put these on and I'll let you see what it looks like. Also, if you go too far, it's going to kind of line up your zipper and look kind of off, unless you wear like a shirt over it or something. Hopefully that's not the case, so let me try them on. All right, trying them on for the first time. Here's our new button. Here's the old. Yeah, it feels really good. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Feels really good. So, yeah, these pants are going to be great. I got them at a good price, and didn't have to reject them because they were, a little too big. And I never would have felt that comfortable with them at that 34, even if it was just like however far that was. It wasn't very far, but and I do wear a belt. So yeah, happy with these. Again, if they're too small around the waist, you can also, bring your replacement button closer. You've got, in this case, I've got probably 1.25 inches, maybe 1.5 inches for that. So anyway, yeah, you don't have to pass on jeans that a little too small, a little too big, and maybe other pants as well besides jeans. So thank you for watching. Replacement buttons, in my case for jeans, and yeah, it does say jeans wear, so probably in most cases for jeans. There's a closer look again that screw goes into. Here is that precision threaded screw. Maybe that wasn't rust. So yeah, there it is. Thank you for watching. I think I got 10. I got them from Temu, like $4.99. Amazon, I noticed that they're like $7.99. So thank you for watching this video. Until next time, have a nice day. Take care.